Ticonderoga class cruiser set to be sunk during RIMPAC Wargames. So the ex-USS Mobile Bay is scheduled to be sent to the bottom of the sea by friendly forces in the next few weeks. This is from thewarzone.com, so all credit to them. Sometime in the next few weeks, the decommissioned Ticonderoga class guided missile cruiser, ex-USS Mobile Bay, the 7th example of her class built, will be sent to the bottom of the Pacific Ocean by friendly forces, according to the San Diego Union Tribune. So the Tarawa class ex-USS Palelu, or LHA-5 amphibious assault ship, will be plummeted to its doom by friendly fire. There are two very high-profile and vastly different targets, which will make for a uniquely interesting part of the SyncX drills. The event will take place during the 30th Rim of the Pacific, or RIMPAC, biennial international maritime exercise. So RIMPAC 2026 began on June 24th of this year, only a few days ago, and runs through July 31st, 2026. However, the date and manner of the sinking are not yet known. The sinking exercise, or SyncX, is the capstone event at each RIMPAC, though the type of surplus ship used varies. So Mobile Bay was decommissioned back in 2023 and determined ineligible to be placed on the National Register of Historic Places a year later, sealing its fate. So commissioned on February 27th of 1987, Mobile Bay took part in a number of major events during its 36 years in service. The ship's operational history includes the 1989 evacuation of the U.S. Embassy in Beirut, Lebanon, launching 22 Tomahawk land attack missiles in support of Operation Desert Storm, and the evacuation of thousands of people displaced by the volcanic eruption of Mount Pinatubo in the vicinity of Subic Bay, Republic of the Philippines, during Operation Fiery Vigil in 1991, according to the Navy. It also participated in the U.S. Coast Guard Law Enforcement Detachment seizure of 10.5 metric tons of cocaine approximately 800 miles southwest of Mexico, and launching TLAMs in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2003. So the Ticonderogas carry Tomahawk land attack missiles and serve as air and missile defense batteries and command and control platforms. They are also equipped with Harpoon anti-ship missiles and MH-60R Seahawk helicopters and execute anti-submarine warfare operations. Built in the 1980s and early 1990s, these cruisers primarily provide the backbone of a carrier strike group's air warfare capabilities, and there are 9 ships in this class still serving in the American Navy. Of those, a half dozen are slated to be decommissioned in the next coming years, perhaps before 2030, while the remainder, like USS Gettysburg, USS Joseon, and USS Cape St. George, have been modernized or are close to finishing modernization and will serve out toward the end of the decade, approaching 2030. So the effort to keep these ships afloat has been costly and controversial, with many people mad about it, but the U.S. Navy is billing RIMPAC 2026 as the largest in the history of these Exercises with 30 nations, over 30 surface ships, 5 submarines, 15 national land forces, and more than 206 aircraft and 30,000 personnel will train and operate in and around the Hawaiian Islands during the exercise, the U.S. Navy said in a press release. So RIMPAC provides a unique training opportunity while fostering and sustaining cooperative relations and relationships among participants that are critical to ensuring the security of sea lanes and stability across the region. It will be interesting to see how the X-Mobile Bay is ultimately disposed of, and perhaps, hopefully, we get some videos. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Drop a like, subscribe, ring the bell, type a comment down below. Take a look at the older content on the channel, and I hope you have a good day. See ya. Bye.